A very warm and gracious welcome to each one of you to this workshop on ERP and accounts. Today is not merely a technical session, it is a significant step towards strengthening our institutional efficiency, transparency and accountability. In an era where administration and education go hand in hand with technology, it becomes our responsibility to equip ourselves with systems that are better, faster and more reliable. The psalmist reminds us, commit your word to the Lord and your plans will be established. Proverbs 16:3. As we gather here to enhance our knowledge and skills, we commit this workshop and our efforts into the hands of the Lord, trusting that He will guide our learning and implementation. I extend a special word of gratitude to Father Education Secretary for his vision and encouragement in organizing this workshop. Your leadership continually inspires us to strive for excellence in governance and administration. We are deeply thankful to our expert from Educadoo, especially Sir Sanish and Sir Jojo, for being with us. Your expertise in ERP systems and accounts management will help us understand not only the technical aspects but also the practical applications that will make our institutional process more transparent, systematic and accountable. To all the participants who have come from different schools across Rajasthan and Punjab, your presence reflects your commitment to growth and professional excellence. This gathering itself is a testimony to our collective desire to learn, adapt and improve. As scripture says, let all things be done decently and in order. 1 Corinthians 14:40. ERP and structured accounting system are tools that help us bring that very order into our daily functioning, ensuring accuracy, clarity, and responsible stewardship of the resources entrusted to us. We must also remind and remember the words from Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Knowledge empowers and ignorance limits. This workshop is an opportunity to remove doubts, clarify processes, and gain confidence in using the ERP system effectively. May these sessions be interactive and fruitful. Let us learn attentively, ask questions freely, and engage wholeheartedly. Let us clear every doubt, however it may seem, so that when we return to our respective institutions, we do so with clarity, competence, and renewed motivation. Together, let us embrace learning today for a better, more effective, and more efficacious future in our institutional working. Thank you, and I wish you all a meaningful and enriching workshop. Now, I request all of you to switch from manual to entirely digital ERP system.
Reverend Fathers and all who gathered here, good morning to everyone.
Good morning, Father.
So I have visited all of our schools, 26 schools, almost 3-4 times officially and twice for inspections. So I have been getting so many questions and queries regarding ERP through the managers, through the principals and through the office staff. So this is an opportunity for you to get clarification for all your queries. And our session is divided like this. You get 4 sessions and one session consists of 1 hour. So 45 minutes they will be giving you the lecture regarding the topic that they have prepared for that hour. Then 15 minutes you have to ask questions to them. Otherwise you won't be able to get it. Again, don't call me or Jojo sir tomorrow onwards. We don't expect any calls from you. Got it? So tomorrow onwards, no more calls to the ERP because you are going to get clarified with all the details. So 45 minutes you will be getting the lecture, 15 minutes you take and take the notes, especially the way you want to take, and ask questions so that, see, many of you may be going to be using anything from Juju, and some people are here for the first time to switch to another ERP. So you have the understanding of the previous ERP. Which one you are using?
No, C-Soft.
C-Soft. And some are using from DBS, I think it's a
C-Soft.
Csoft, okay. Then you were using, Noka was using the other one. What was the name? Study base, okay. So you know your own ERP. These three softwares we are using in our schools, and some of the schools which were using the Csoft and the study base are going to be switching on to our own Educadoo software. So if there are some minor points that you would like to point out, so if you would like to customize this, as you know, this is our own. We have made it, and whatever customization is required, let us know it. Anytime, at any point of time, we can do it. So write down the notes, especially for you, like many of you are dealing with accounts. The first two sessions will not be of accounts. It will be mainly dealing with other sessions, like admissions are there, entries are there. So all the matters will be covered within these two sessions, and the accountants will be taken to the another hall for the accounting session, the afternoon. First two sessions will be for everyone. After the first two, like after the lunch, the rest two sessions will be divided into two. For the accountants, it will be in another hall. Others can remain here. All those who are not dealing with accounts will be here. So you got it? So have a wonderful day, and we will be trying to strict with our timing. And if you need any, if you are in need of anything, please contact Jojo sir. I think Jojo sir is the only one who is dealing every school. So you can contact Jojo sir for anything that you require. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
Good morning, all. I am Sanish from Educadoo Team Educadoo, and okay. First of all, I apologize for those who misses the Valentine's Day activities. Everybody is smiling. Okay, I am starting just short. Do you know why to implement an ERP in an organization? Anyone can answer. What is the need of an ERP in an educational, not in educational, in any organization? You know, those who are gathered here, we are the core team of any organization, right? In our organization, there are many stakeholders. Students are there, parents are there, then faculties are there. But the engine of the organization is the core team, core backend team. Okay, we implement an ERP to make our life easier. Going back to 10 or 15 years, you know, we were managing huge rack of files, huge papers, and many more files and everything. When a parent comes to our office and asks for a particular detail, we need at least 5 to 10 minutes to collect the data of that student. But nowadays, we are able to access the data within 1 or 2 minutes, maximum 1 or 2 minutes, or even in seconds. So this is the importance of any structured ERP in any organization, not only in educational organization. Coming to our ERP, our Educadoo, we have already said this is not a learning management system, this is not an education management system, this is an ERP. So coming to ERP, you know, even when we go to a Geo shop for a free SIM, they have a customer care service, right? They have an online application, they have everything. We are going for a free service. But in our case, our parents are paying a huge part of their income for study of their students. So they will definitely they will expect such kind of service from us. So what we are doing is, we are not just management the educational or academic activities. We are managing everything from admission to the transfer certificate, fee collection, and you know everything. So we are trying to manage everything. And we are trying to standardize everything as per industry standard. We are not inventing anything. We want to just go as per the industry standards. Okay, coming to Educadoo, you know, we cannot do everything in a short period. We cannot do everything, but we have a roadmap. The education department have a roadmap. Within this much year, we will make everything as per as per the industry standard. That's why we implement an ERP in our educational institution. Okay, this is in short. The presentation we start, first of all, we start with the very basics that I think Georgia sir will be better than me for this because coming to me, I will tell you how technically one thing is done, how I can tell you how an examination is done. Georgia sir can tell how not to do. Okay, in coming to admission register or coming to examination register, I can tell you how to create and Georgia sir can tell you how not to create. Okay. I invite Georgia sir to start the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Sinish. So, good morning, all of you.
Good morning, sir.
Are you happy? Just Marina. We will meet. Okay. You have to be happy. Or otherwise, at around 5 o'clock, we are thinking to wind up everything. So that time, Marina definitely will be happy.
Maria, sir.
Maria. Okay, sorry, Maria. So, Sanish already said, apologized for this special day, Valentine's Day. Even a few days back, when Father confirmed the day, that workshop, then in the evening I said to Mrs. I will not be available at home on 14. Then simply she looked at me. why you people scheduled a workshop on such a day? After marriage I am not so talking. I am very silent at home. Outside I am very talkative, but not inside. So,
Sir, I think not only you.
okay. So, what's the time now? 10:33. Actually, the father said already there are 4 sessions we scheduled. The first 2 sessions are before the lunch, and the 2 are post lunch. 2 breaks are there in between. The first 2, and again 3 and 4 between 3 and 4 there is a break. The first thing that actually I just want to remind you. Last year we had a workshop at Mount. How many of you attended that time? You please raise your hand. Only? No? Not this. More than. Actually, from Moga.
You were not there, sir.
Really?
Yeah.
Rohit sir also?
No.
Huh? You?
Yes.
Acha, okay. So the matter actually, this is the thing. You traveled a lot in the morning from 5 o'clock. I think from Seeker they started at 5 o'clock to reach here at 9 o'clock. So you traveled a lot. The day is very important. Okay, 14th Feb. And Sanish sir came from Kerala especially for this one. Okay, so 3,000 plus kilometers Sanish has traveled yesterday. And the overall effort that so this should be fruitful. So what actually the simple thing you have to note down. Okay, so why a particular topic is presenting, if you are getting something, a doubt, is something to be clarified, you mark it. Okay, every time when someone is calling from office, now this is the thing, this is the point I am telling. When you work on, actually Sanish, he is a developer, he is developing, the team is developing. What actually I am collecting, I am simply working as a bridge in between. Right? So I am giving some suggestions, I am collecting suggestions from the office staff. End user you are. Right? You are already using, teachers are using, parents are also using. So mainly all the options or all the modules are very familiar with you people. So this can be done by you only. Parents can enter into a particular area. Teachers, they are not accessible to all the areas. So you are the only members, those who are having full access in all the modules. So what you do when you go through the particular module, if you are finding a option that is not working, that supposed to be updated would have been better than with that option, or by removing one thing, what do you do? No. Okay, we can, means every Saturday, why I am telling, every Saturday we are sitting together in online, and we normally we are discussing something regarding what are the issues that we receive from various schools or from a staff, and we are trying to resolve that. So what you do, communication is much important. Okay, means there is nothing that runs very perfectly, that you know. So there are issues, right? So issues are there, but we need to find solution for that. Okay, so communication we need. So we welcome your suggestions, your requests, whatever it is. So any major suggestions are there that we will be forwarding to the management from the department. From the department there will be a proper decision regarding that. Something to be added, something to be removed extra. Okay, so we shall start. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. So I will not be using mic. Free hand, right? From the last 1-2 rows now, if it is not, if I am not audible, then you please tell me. Okay. 3 chairs are here. The 7, 3, 4, 3 plus 1, 4. Now nobody will say. Be sincere, okay? Shall we start? Okay. So we are going to start with a simple topic. Sanish already explained. ERP, what is ERP? Means the entire activity of a organization that is carried through the software. Okay, so from the department of admission, registration, fee, collection, whatever it is. So the first topic now, that is based on the common information only. So basically we are having 2 groups of information in the software. In our software, can you say what are basically 2 collections of information? One is a student, and the second one is employees, members. Right. Basically, everything consists or focus on these 2 information only. One is student, and the second one is employees. Okay. So you know, when we log in into our ERP system, you can see at the left top corner there is a button. Okay. So when you tap on that options, then you will get the side panel menu. So you would not be getting, I think, these many options. Okay, this is the login of Sanisa. So the options are extra. All the options are available to Sanisa. So this is the option at the top of the option list. The very second one, that is student. So when you tap on the student option, you will be having this many submenus. So from the submenu that we can see, dashboard, student, attendance, leave, utility, report, attendance, time price, attendance, extra. Right. Clear? So at the right side you can see the total number of students, transferred student. The number is not visible here. It's intentionally hidden, kept hidden, because when we started 2026-7 login, there was a glitch. There was an issue in the total count of the number, so we kept it hidden. So otherwise the total number of active students that will be visible here, transferred students will be visible, dropout and payment due, and one more option it was already given to the team, that is to show the admissions. So what is the total number of admission up to the present time, that will be updating here. So if you add one, if you confirm a student admission somewhere, means from another department, from another table by another employee, that will be reflecting here also. So there will be one more option will be available here. Okay. So when you open the students module, it will be like this. If you want to get the list or the details of the students, you have to tap on student. So when you tap on the students submenu, there are 3 options: students, transfer certificate, and import the student images. So when you tap on students, it will show you If I am not audible, then you please tell me, okay? I think freehand, I think that will be more comfortable. My sound, I hope, strong enough to reach there. So, this will be the view of our home page of a student module. You can see it will be showing one student detail with the name, admission number, class and section, and roll number with the thumb of the image. You can scroll, and on a page there will be 1 to 80 students details available. In the new version of our Educadoo, you can see, you can switch to, or you can navigate that button, next button, to go to the next page, means 80 to 160, then 160 to 240, like on. Otherwise, another option that is available, suppose you are using a big screen with much area available, suppose you are using a big screen and with less space occupied, so if free spaces available there, then what you can do, you can change this number to, right? If you are using this, what you can do, you can change this 80 to 100 if you want. Suppose I am changing to 100, right? So what will happen? 1 to 100 records will be available on the first page. Then by tapping on the next page, how many will come? 101 to 200, right? So you can control the number of pages or records to be visible on the page, and then you can navigate here. So this view that we are calling Kanban view. Okay, if you want to get more details of a particular student, what you can do? So you can scroll and see the rest of the records that are hidden behind or backside. Then if you want to get the extra detail or detailed information of a particular student, simply you tap on a particular record, so that profile will be open to you. Again, you can scroll the page and you can find the details here. So here also options or details are given under different tabs and all, and this page is available for editing and all. In the editing of details, you can see some details are locked, some details are locked, or some details you cannot directly change. Anyway, from the office and from the back end, I think almost all the details are changeable. And you know, in the new version, this is the thing, in the old version, that you know, there was a button to edit. One edit button was there. When you tap on the edit button, the page will be available for editing. Then you can make the changes. Then again, the same button that will be showing save. Now you know, it's directly the same like a general cloud-based application. So whenever you make a change, automatically save button becomes active, and the button also indicates it will be saving to cloud, into live, right? So you have to be very careful on that one. So if you don't want to make any changes, or accidentally if you did something, what you can do, you can simply undo or revert button. Okay, right? So if you want to go back to, simply tap on that navigation line. Okay, so that we are calling navigation line. In the same module, you can do here, this is the list view or a tree view. So simply we can tap on the list view. So what actually will happen? Same 80 or 100 students, if you are keeping, the details will be coming with more information. So earlier it was only 4 or 5, means name, roll number, class and section, and admission number. Now you can see name, admission number, admission date, class, section, birthday, father, phone number. Okay, more information is available. And what actually the another important feature of this page? Can you see this button? Okay, so when you tap on that button, another pop-up list will come. From this list, you can add columns. Right? If you want to show or keep more columns, you can add. If you want to hide a column, you can hide. Right? You can simply hide. Clear? And the number of fields that you want, that you can
send a message to the team from the backend that can be added.
Yes. That I'm coming to say. If you need any information to be added here in a hidden view or in the direct view, please let us know. We will do that.
Means actually the requirement is actually is different. Means actually what is the traditional way or the method that you are following from years now, that can be different at Malot, that can be different at Hanumangat, that can be different from Hanumangat to Seeker. So what are actually the information that you need here? Either you can keep it this way, or you can ask the team to add extra fields. So that can be added here, right? So whatever the fields available from that list, you can add on or remove, drop. Clear? And the same from this list also, what you can do, you can tap to select all, right? So once it's selected, then you can go for PDF, Excel or a CSV. You can import the data to any of this format, and that can be used for an offline purpose. So if you want to send to father, if you want to keep in a particular folder, suppose registration game, admission registration game, so father is asking about it, or father is asking to give a printout of registrations. So you can download and you can give a printout from that side. Okay. So mainly this is the two different views. One is Kanban view and the other one is list view. Okay. Right. In the same way, so there are some other menus. Okay, some menus are there. One is attendance and leaves. I think there is a feature that we added. What actually the feature is, if a parent is asking, or if a parent comes to pick the child in between the school hours. So for the authentication purpose, actually there is a option given, that is leave. So what actually the system will do, you simply open the students module, then attendance and leaves, then tap on new button, a new form will be opened. So what you need to do, you need to fill the details of the student here. Clear? The one who is going to take leave in between. So suppose, right, it's my son. Okay, so you need to confirm the admission number, class and section, or name, whatever it is, you need to fill the detail. And here, I think from the page itself, it's clear, right? What's the purpose of leave on? Date need to be given here. From the calendar, you need to fill the date. Then the session means the first half, second half, whatever it is. Then time also to be given. Then the reason for the leave need to be given. After filling all these informations, what you do? Approve. Right? So when you tap on approve button, what actually it will generate a OTP, and that OTP will send it to that particular student parents registered number. The number that one is registered with our software, a particular SMS with the OTP that will be delivered. So you need to collect that OTP from the parent to get it approved. It's a authentication for security. Clear? So I think the feature is available, but how many of you are using this one? Those who are having Educadoo, Moga, Malot, you are using. Okay. So actually it's very important nowadays, because actually there are so many reasons. Even what's actually happened at the Yananagar, the grandparent came. This is the thing. Actually, if something happened, then the father and even grandfather. Then again, what actually it's a format, that is how many rows per pages. It's asking. Then you can download a report with. So within a second it will generate a report. So if you want, if a father is asking or sister is asking what is, means especially during the exam time, there will be a query from the manager, how many, or a sister, principal. So what is the total number of students in class wise or a section wise. So what you can, simply you can open and print a report. So it will generate, and this is I think PDF format. Downloaded.
The default was from 2019.
Hmm?
We did not choose the default like category. Go to the previous one, Educadoo. Default. Yes.
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, we will see. So under the reports menu, options are available. One is strength report. Under the strength report, options are available. Then concession report, invoice report, daily payment report. Daily payment. So we will be discussing about the payment. So that time we will be discussing more about. So options are available. Then fee challan. Okay, daily payment report, then fee challan blank. So that you know, for a cash payment, we generally giving a fee slip to parent at the beginning of the session. In the month of April or in the month of March, we are giving a slip to parents where the school number, school details and account number, everything is written. So what actually in the software the option is available, we can print the details even with the student details itself. So nothing to be written there other than date. Suppose if I am paying the amount of my child today, means I need to write 14th. If I am paying to more than 15th, that's it. Means student name, admission number, class, section, fee details, everything will be available on, and we can give as it is to the parent or to the child. So section wise that can be printed. So I think are you using Educadoo? Those who are having Educadoo already, are you using this feature? No. Manoj also. Using. Sandra? No idea. Okay, so what actually is the burden of teachers, class teachers, that will be 0. Okay, means section wise we can print. Only the issue, normally we are printing and giving in a booklet format. Right? Double side or a single page printed or stapled booklet format we are giving. The issue here that will be simply sheets. So we needed to pin 4 or 8 sheets together. I think 4 sheets are enough. Actually the design is on a A4 page there will be 2 slips. Means in the landscape format there will be 2 slips available, means one half that will be for 1 quarter, then second quarter. So 2 sheets are enough for one child if there are 4 quarters. Clear? So this can be printed and given. So workload of teachers that will be less, but there will be some workload at the office side. One is printing, second one to cut and to step. Okay. Then again there is another issue from the parent. If you are giving in a booklet format, there will be less chance to miss or lose. So now what actually, if you are giving in the simple sheets, then there is a few more chance. So they are coming. So what actually the option is available to print even blank feature line. So whenever they come, you can print and give a blank slip even. Okay, means the fee details will be available. They have to fill the student's information thereof. Then the blank TC and some other configuration regarding certificates are available there. Okay, and as father said, actually this is our own software. So what are what are the configuration, what are the changes you are in need of, that can be communicated with the team, that can be done with approval. Okay, so that we are not dealing, whatever that you are telling or forwarding, that can be done. This is the thing. So if you are forwarding a request, a suggestion, that will be put in discussion between in the department, in the upper, and according to the as per the approval from the upper side, then that will be available on board. Then another feature, that is attendance. So there is an option to mark the students' attendance in online. So now you know teachers are marking attendance in the register. Every day they are marking attendance. The same way this can be done in our software also. So the feature actually, this is to be done by the office staff only earlier. Now it is available to teachers also. I think at Malot, Moga and all, I think they are started using this feature. So it's very easy, only one time configuration to be done from the office, that is only for the attendance register. At the beginning of the session, at the beginning of the year, you need to generate a attendance register for one class. So it's showing how many? 26. 26 means not for all the classes, only for the senior classes we are sending message from Ganganagar. So for each and every section, we needed to generate a register, and that also would possible within 10 seconds. Okay, if you tap on new, it will ask you class, then section, year, and the message template to be delivered on the absence of a child. You need to choose it. Okay, means hardly it will take 10 seconds to generate a register for a section, and this way you can generate 20 or 30 sections only once at the beginning of the year. Rest of the work that will be with the teacher only. So that on daily basis needs to be done. Okay, and that also actually we actually discussed a lot about this one. That actually even at the Malot also father once in plan to implement that RFID system. So there are huge risk factor everywhere. So many options are available, but there is nothing available with 100% accuracy. So this is the easiest and the most secure method. But actually, if any kind of a TFT panel or a smart board is available in the classroom, the teacher can do it. Right? Need to confirm and to update the attendance, and either the teacher, he or she can send that message, or you can set a timing, means before 10 o'clock or before 9:30 attendance need to be saved, updated, and at a particular time this can be triggered from the office. So that can be a part of office work. One is maintaining or creating register only once for the year, entire whole year. That will be at the beginning of the session, and then to send or push message every day at once. You got it? Right? So updating message, that will be the task of class teachers. Pushing message, that is also optional. Okay, either the class teacher can send the message, or altogether you can send messages to all the sections in a single click. You got it? So if you want to know more about this attendance sheet, then I will tell you, explain you. There is nothing. There is not that much. Only that every day this is the work of the class teacher. Click on attendance sheets. You know how many attendance sheets are showing? 1966. So daily they are generating. Teachers are making attendance sheets. Then need to tap on. Actually, two options are available. One is to manually this is to be done. Second one to be done through the kiosk machine or kiosk system. That is much easier. Okay. So actually two two methods are there. One is to generate attendance sheet. I will show you one. Okay, right? Suppose I am choosing class 5, section B, then populate students. Right? So the student of that particular class, 5th B, will be populated automatically. Right? So what the teacher need to do? Suppose if a child is absent, mark on absent. Right? So how many absent students are there on that particular day? That teacher need to update that, and finally what to do? Save it once. So it will show you total 33 present and one is absent. And again, what simply you can do, you simply tap on status. After saving, simply tap on status. So what system will do? System will sort the list so that all the absentees will come in the front lines. Okay, one is with the number of absentees you can reconfirm, and the second one with the list itself, if the 3 are absent, all the 3 will come on top. Right? Then what to send? SMS. So it will ask you for the confirmation. Click on OK. So I got the message. That was my child. I didn't say no. So I got the message. So this is the thing, easy thing. So two options are available. One is to do from the backend. This method. The second method. Ready for later on. Okay. So another option is available. No need to do all these things. The teacher, the login, they have to save as a web page with the link on that particular board. Suppose if I am a class teacher of the 5th B, I will be entering to a particular class in physical every day. So in that particular class on that particular board, the teacher will get a link. Link needs to be opened and to save. Later we can share in the group. Okay, so just I am explaining. So that link needs to be opened in that particular classroom in the browser, then to save as a home page. Then every day what to do? Open that page. So every day when the teacher opens, then it will ask you a number for the authentication. That number will be available in the class teacher's mobile, in the Educadoo app. From app itself, system is generating a authentication number, pin number to be given, login page will come directly on the attendance sheet, mark the attendance and send. That's it. Okay, only first time configuration to be done in the classroom device, whether it is a laptop, whether it is a TFT panel or a smart board, this is to be done in the browser itself. Okay, so two options are available. One I already explained, the other option we will share a video. Okay, it's available in onboard. This is a backed up copy of the software only. That's why it's not working. It will not work. Okay, then the same way, as I told you in the modules, human resource. So when you come to human resource module, it will be showing the name of all the members here, all, management, non-teaching, teaching. It's available in the same way that I told you the options are available. Kanban view, that it can be switched to list view. From the list view you can make groups if you want. You can download, and under the employee module, options are there that we will be discussing in the next session. Okay. So regarding the payments and all, we will be discussing later. Regarding regarding appointments, contract creation, salary, increment, payroll and all that we will be discussing in the afternoon session only. Okay, the options are available in the same. Then regarding the fee collection and all, actually, you know, on the dashboard, the search line, those who are using the option here for the search lines, that is very advanced one. If you tap on, suppose I am typing 100. Simply I type 100 in the search line and I press enter key. So what actually the result? The result came with so many records. So can you see what is the common data available in records? There is something common. Every record have 100 somewhere. That can be in the admission number. That can be in the name. Is any name 100? No.
Can be phone number.
That can be a phone number either of mother or father. Okay. So very easily you can search a student, right? With the phone number you can search. With the student name you can search. With the any other information that with the admission number you can search. And the class and order that can be here also. I will tell you one feature here. So now we are in a students module, okay, right? Students list view, right? So in the students list view, that you know, in the search line, if I am typing 5, number 5. So in this particular institution in school, classes are mentioned in Arabic only, means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Not in the Roman. So 5 I given. So whenever you type something in the search line, options will come in the down, right? And from the option, if I choose class for 5, all the 5th class students will list out. Okay, total number of students were there showing it was 2000 something. Now we filtered simply with a single tab and the total number of students, what is 188. If someone is asking what is the total number of 5th class student, okay, we got it. So if it is 5th plus 6th, the question is, then you can merge that two lines together. What you can do? 5th we already given. So what is the total strength together with the 5th and 6th is 406. Right? So you can simply filter the records. Right? Again, if you want to group records means, so this search line simply will work as a filter button only. So if you want to group, you tap on drop down, then 3 options will come in the drop down menu. Filter, group by and favorites. Right? So group by class. So within a second, system will group the records class wise. Right? So one group, first class. So what is 96 means? Number of students. Right? So suppose if you want to know what is the total strength of class or classes, within a second you can find. Right? The total number of class 12, 163, class 4, 181. Okay, for arranging question paper. Right? Promotion to be done. So next classrooms are to be arranged according to the strength. Right? So this is the peak time you all are busy with. So in a single tap you can arrange. So again we can group this record again by section. So what will happen if you expand a line that is already grouped by class. That list is again grouped by section. So we will get to know there are 4 sections, name A, B, C, D, and A is having 38, B is 39, 39, and 36. If you expand that, you will get the list of students, right? So if you select all, then you can download. So the easiest way to get a downloaded offline data of a particular class or section, that is this one. Easiest method. Clear? Okay. So what actually is the benefit of this one? Suppose the data is already filtered with class then section, students data. So if you go to favorites and save on current search by giving a particular name here. So any name you can give here, right? So student I save, right? No, saved already, no? It's saved already. So what actually the benefit of this? See, now we are on the list view of the entire student list. 2,550 students are there. So if you want to get the class and the section wise list or string, simply you go to favorites. It's already saved. Once it's saved, then only you will be able to use one. You simply tap on the saved link. Okay. You got it. This can be done with any kind of data. So you can club, filter and group together. Right? In any way, any form you can club both the options of filter and group. Then you can say any number of filter can be, or any number of data that can be saved with any number of favorites. So in a single tab you can find. Clear? So your work will be easy. I think it's available even on the last year demo also. We explained this option, this feature, means it was available on board even from the beginning. I think from I think 6-7 years it was available, but I think many are not using.
The main reason someone may feel complicated is because these features you are not using, the filters and group by. If you use this feature properly, it will be very easy. So it is very important to study this feature. We can send you some tutorial also. This is not done by Educadoo Team. This is from a standard ERP. This is we are using ERP named Odoo. And in Odoo, the group by and this filter feature is already there. It's a standard feature, industry standard feature. I recommend all of you to study this feature in depth. And this is available with your old record. As Jojo sir said, this feature is available with admission register, invoicing, invoices, exam register, everything. This feature is available. And you can group by, sir, can we show that custom group by also? Not only with the fields, it is displayed there. We can group by with any field, even with birthdays. Sir, can you show anyone with birthday in this today or in this month?
So from where did I open this? From the same drop down, the option is available on custom group and custom filter. So some 2-3 options are already available. So if you want to define a custom filter option or a custom group, that can be done from here. Okay, filter can be done here. So very easily what you can do, suppose name, date of birth, okay. equal to today, no? No one. Field is duplicate. Add custom filter here. But I mean that the field is different. Not date of birth.
Yes, but date of but date of
That's a date only. I think it even date of birth, na? Birthday. Birthday, na?
Sir, year wants to be
2026.
Birthday. I don't know. So given 1 Jan 2015, 31st Jan 2015. 23 year. Birthday date is not required. The field name it was different in the box. So that is the reason. Birth date is between 1st Jan to 2015 to 31st Jan 2015. So I think every time you are so you given a criteria that is birth date should be between 1st Jan 2015 to 31st Jan 2015. On this filter record, you can give more condition. How we can plug? You can simply type 4 class 4. You got it? We filtered total 2550 records and we got 23, and from that 23 again we filtered only class 4. So we got how many? Only 3 records. And what you can do? This you can save. So any name, a proper relevant name to be given. So what should be the name? What name can be given here for? Class 4 students born between 1st Jan 2015 to 31st Jan 2000. Right? Next year it will be different. This students will go to 5th class. Right?
Yes.
So you will be getting another data. Data will be different. Right? The students list will be different next year. right? But criteria condition that is same. Means what is the benefit? In a single click, you will get the list. Okay, any number of conditions can be served in the save current results, and this can be done in any form. In exam, it is very easy. How you are finding the defaulters of exam mark entry? Some teachers are here, so I don't want to discuss with you. How you are finding defaulters mark entry? We can find it with a single click, right? So we will explain it later on. Okay. So what is the break time? 11:30. 5 minutes. Okay. So we will move to admission number 1026. Okay, we can tap on that search line with admission number to get a student. Okay, I opened this particular student, and from the profile itself, it's visible what actually fee is pending. Right. So I'm going to tell about how we can update the fee. Right. If you want to know, so out of 4 fee quarters, you see here. Fee paid, these two are pending. If you want to update any payment, you can tap on pay button. If you want to get to know what actually the details of the payment, you can tap on that line, then it will open the page. Right? It will show you what this is done by the office people or the person who has updated the fee. So what is the detail that you given at the time of updating? Then that will be available here. So you need to update something. Reference number, date and all, that will be available there. Or if you want to give any transaction reference number, UTR number, whatever it is, that is to be given. Right. So if you want to, when you update a fee, what actually pending fee, tap on pay button. So amount will come automatically. Date also will come automatically, that will be current date. Suppose the parent has paid yesterday, so you need to change the date to 13. Method or mode of payment will show you. Here options will come. Right? So options are there. Here options are there: cash in hand, HDFC, PG payment gateway, QR code in office, check payment, then HDFC online, bank cash. So what actually the mode of payment that you need to select? So at Gangadhar we are having, school is having only one account, so account number is not mentioned or even the bank name is not written. In some schools there are parallel accounts are running, maintaining 2 accounts. So suppose one account is in HDFC, one account is in PNB, one is in ICC. So what you need to do? Choose the particular bank in which that parent has paid the fee. So any number of items can be added here. That also available at your end. So if you want to add options here, that can be added. So you can choose that particular option every time against a particular payment that parent has paid. Then reference number, that either you can simply copy from the statement and you can paste, or you can type and give the reference, any customized one, then to tap on register payment. Okay, so this payment you need to be very careful. As you giving a particular option, that only matters when you want to get a report later on. Suppose if you want to get the report of HDFC payment, if you want to get the report of ICICI payment, in ICICI parents are paying in different modes. cash payments are there, online payments are there, gateway payments are there, right? So if you want to know, or if you want to get a particular type of payment under a particular bank, this is to be done from your end, right? So if you are not updating a proper method, later you only will be in trouble to find the detail. Clear? So these options you can add from one option, invoicing. Under invoicing, under the configuration, journals, right? Here you can add the options.
In some case, you may not be have access to this menu. In that case, you please contact us. We will add the payment methods, bank name, or payment method, and everything.
It's a one-time configuration only. Once only needed. Once it's ready, then you will be accessible to that option while you register payment. So you can send a message to the team to add this particular feature. Suppose management has decided or opened a new account. So that account means that new bank name to be added, right? Till yesterday there was only one account. Now there are two accounts in another bank. So that extra bank name to be added here, so that can be done. Suppose, clear. So parents, they are paying cash in bank, but there are two banks. So if payments are going to two different banks like HDFC and BNB, both are to be registered in two different modes, right? So suppose from the accounting department, if there is a query, how many or what is the total amount collected through cash, means a cash payment in a particular bank in a month. So in a single click you can find it, right? And that options are also available under the same student module only. Under the student module, from the invoice report option, it's available. So when you open, it will ask you for which fee. So generally we are collecting admission fee, annual fee, tuition fee, registration fee, extra. So what kind of fee detail you want to make a report? So that you can choose admission fee, quarter 1, 2, 3, whatever it is. So suppose if you are giving quarter 1, the next one that you can choose a date from which, it's optional only. Then the mode of payment or the status of payment, that is pending fee details or a paid fee detail, right? So if you want to get a defaulters list, then you can go for pending, otherwise you can go for a paid. Then payment method will ask, so what are the payment options we had that we discussed just before, that will be available here. So what are the options that we have seen already, that will be available here. So which kind of payment method that we want, you can choose from. Right. Suppose if you want only cash payment, if you want only QR code payments that paid in office. So means from Educadoo, they are marking QR code. That POS machine is available in the office reception. So parents are paying in the device. So that payments they are paying or updating with this option. So what is the total amount collected through the office staff in a day, that can be available in a single click. When if it is updating in the same way, the updation, the payment registry, that to be done in the proper way. So suppose if I am giving cash in bank, given paid cash in bank, then here the other options are available. The type of report, classes, all classes by default is given. So if you want a particular class and section, that can be given. So suppose if I am giving class 6 is given, then sections will ask. So I am giving only section A. right? Then download. So what is the query given? Only quarter one, paid status, cash in bank, the method of payment of which was 68. So I think download is not working now.
Sir, which the download is happening on the right row. That download system.
It's downloaded already.
Yeah, it shows downloaded.
Maybe in the folder.
I think it's working, I think. So the option is available. You can have any kind of report of a payment already completed or pending, defaulters list and all. Right? So we are having few more options available there that we will discuss after a short break of 10 minutes.